Casey. I'm going to ask you if you'll help me do some of my homework with me. You know how Mommy's going to school too?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to have you read a story to me, and then I'm going to send it to my teacher. She's going to help me a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Are you okay with reading that? So this is called
A Real Tree House.
A Real Tree House. And Casey, before we start, I wanted to tell you that if you get stuck on your word, just do your best to try to sound it out. Okay?
Or if you don't know it, you can ask someone.
Yep, I want you to try working through it first, but if you don't know it, I will help you with the word, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
A Real Tree House. How I would love to live in a tree house, way, way up like a bird in a nest. I live in a street where it's tidy and neat. I always have to wipe my feet, but that won't be if I lived in a tree. Sometimes kids make a tree house, and that is their place to play. But some people make a tree house, and that is their place to live.
Oh, look at that tree house. What do you think about living all the way up there?
I think about it would be fun.
You think it would be fun to live up there?
Yeah. See?
I wonder how they made that up there.
Yeah, but I don't think they use any nails. These people live in a rainforest, and their home is a tree house. It was all made from what they could find here. There are no nails in the house. Inside there are no beds or chairs. There is no TV or computer.
Casey, you and I read this page a little bit ago to see if you could read the words in this, didn't we? Did you read any of the other part of the book? No, just that page. And that's how you knew about the nails, that they didn't use nails. Okay. What do you think they did to keep the wood together if they didn't use nails?
Ropes.
They used ropes? Is that because you can see the ropes right there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Because it's the last thing to do to make it, like vines maybe.
What do you think about not having any TV?
I could still have fun somehow. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Trees grow fast in the rainforest. They can be cut down to make a house, and new trees will grow. The bark of this big tree is good for covering the floor and the walls of the house. This is what the people sleep onto.
Wow.
The bark is made into a mat to sleep on.
Wow. So what do they use to cover the floor? Do you remember what they use?
Ropes? Wood
Ropes?
bark.
Or bark?
Wood or bark. The branches of the big tree make the walls. They must be put on rows and held tight with vines. Sometimes a strong wind blows some branches down, but then new walls can be made fast. Branch.
Do you see another word on this page?
Vine.
What is a vine?
A vine is like a little stretchy thingy.
Where does it come from?
A weed,
A weed? Okay.
a bush, a tree. The big leaves of the big tree make the roof. This roof is a good place for animals and like spiders to crawl on. Birds can make nests there too. It can rain every day in the rainforest, but if the roof leaks, new leaves can be put on just like that.
Look at that.
It must have leaked.
Yes. Do you think it just leaked, or do you think they're just building it?
Both.
Both.
The tree house is a good place for these people to live. They can keep cool here in the hot rainforest. Sometimes there are floods. The people are away from the flood. Water high up in the tree house. At night, the ladder is pulled up and no one can get in. Ladder. So that's the ladder to get up. I live in a...
Oh, should we start over here on this page, Casey?
That's just the same thing.
Right here?
All over the world, people live in houses made in different ways. Some people live all their lives like this, in a house in a tree. I live in a street where it's tidy and neat. I always have to wipe my feet, but climbing a ladder to a house in a tree, just imagine how that would be. The end.
Yeah, thank you, Casey, for reading that.